Good evening everybody, it's Sunday and it's job day. I have felt really great this week. You may have seen that I posted my very first short, reel, whatever you want to call it, this week. I had a night out on Thursday night and Friday night. I went to the theatre, two different theatres to see two different shows. We went to see Calamity Jane on Thursday and I went to see Assassins the musical, which Brian was in on Friday, and both were brilliant. And I got all dressed up for both of them, and I did do a little reel of my Friday outfit because I was just feeling really good. In fact, I came home on Friday night and I thought, do you know what, I could take my job now. And I started filming it, but it was really dark and the light wasn't right and I couldn't think of what to say. It was quite late and I was quite tired and I was like, oh, I don't know if I've got the energy to film a video and chat to you guys, so I didn't do it. But I did start it. I'm just going to show you a little clip that I started taking because I felt just so good that night. I had my hair straightened and slicked in a high ponytail and my face felt thin. I just felt really good. I also thought that I looked old. Not like really old. I'm 36, so, you know, I'm cracking on nearing to the 40 mark. And I look in the mirror and I still see this like 18-year-old or 20-year-old. That's how I feel. Well, not energy-wise, but that's how I feel like in my mind's eye, that I am still that youthful person. And I'm really not. I'm nearing 40 and I think I've just got to accept that. And I do accept that. I do accept that I am nearly 40, you know. I'm not in any doubt that I'm in my late 30s. Not trying to trick nobody. And I do feel younger. But then I look at my friends who are all my age and sometimes I look at them and go, God, you looking, no offense friends, but gosh, you are starting to look your age. So I must be starting to look my age too. I'm really lucky in that this is my natural hair colour and I don't have to dye it. I do have the odd grey hair, but you can't see them because they're still just odd strands. I've probably got more than, I probably see half a dozen a day, so it's, you know, it's minor. Before I jab, I'm going to tell you what I've lost this week. It's being a slow month. So this is my third jab of my current 7.5 pen. Weigh-in week 26, this is my 27th jab. I have one more jab after this week of my 7.5 and then I have to decide whether I'm going to go up or stay as I am. Last week I weighed in at 13 stone and 13 pounds. This week I weigh in at 13 stone and 12 pounds. So it's still a 1 pound down, which is still absolutely brilliant. But it has been a slow month. I lost 1 pound this week, I lost 1 pound the week before and 2 pounds the week before that. So it's very slow this month. But that's okay. It's still going down. I'm still in the 13 stone bracket. I haven't veered back up into the 14 stone bracket. I have at some point during the week touched on a little lower, but as we all know, we fluctuate back and forth. It is slowing down and it's frustrating that it's slowing down because I still feel like I've got a long way to go. I've still got 1 stone and 6 pounds to go to get to my first target, which is so close. I know it is so close, but it is still so far. Still in bigger clothes. It would be nice to get into some smaller clothes. I have a lot of pairs of really nice jeans that are size 14s that I really want to get into, and I did try a couple of pairs on this week because I've been going out. I thought I'll see what I'm like in my jeans, and I could get them on and I could get them fastened, but I could not sit through a theatre performance wearing them. So I'm not yet at the point where I can comfortably wear them. I would wear them if I absolutely had to. I would squeeze into them, but I'm not comfortable wearing them just yet. But I'm getting there. £1 at a time, absolutely fine by me. Because I've only lost £1 and £1 and £2, so I've only lost £4 in the last 3 weeks. I'm going to try and jab in my arm today. I've never jabbed in my arm, so I'm going to give it a go. So you need to jab in the back of your arm. Here. Here. So that's where I'm going to aim to jab. It's a good job. These jabs are dead easy, isn't it? Because this is quite a tricky angle. I did wonder whether I might have needed Ryan's help to do this. I think it might take a little practice. It's quite hard work doing it one-handed. How do you do it one-handed? That was quite hard work doing that one-handed, so I might not do that again. I didn't, I just bent my needle. See, that's how easy it is to damage your needle. I just went to put my cap back on my needle and literally the tiniest amount of pressure and I bent my needle. Now that I finished my jab, so it doesn't matter, but I guess that's why it's, yeah, they're quite delicate little needles, aren't they? My total weight loss with my extra £1 is now £54. A still's £54. I did get my shiny sticker at Slimming World last week, so that's amazing. 3.5 stone. I've never held this colour certificate before. Had a really interesting conversation at Slimming World, talking to my consultant, because she is pro taking the Mounjaro and doing Slimming World alongside, and she's very supportive of me and whatever I feel the need to do, and I really connect with her, and I really enjoy going. It's really helpful. It's maybe why I've done a bit slower these last few weeks, because I've not been to group. Ryan has been out busy doing his shows and things, so I have not had chance to actually go to group. I've only been in Wade and then had to come home. So I haven't actually stayed for group, and maybe I need to stay for group. I do find group really useful. I do find listening to people's ideas, listening to people who are in the same situation, well, in terms of needing, wanting to lose weight situation, perhaps not in the terms of being on the Mounjaro and being to Slimming World. And obviously Slimming World are trying to encourage people to go to Slimming World. Now, I'm not trying to encourage you to go to Slimming World. I'm not here to say go to Slimming World. It works for me. I like the accountability. I like going and getting on the scales every week because it keeps me accountable for what I'm doing, and I can't lie. There's an element of, if I'm at home, I can manipulate things. I can get on the scales at the right time of the day. I can miss, if I think I'm gonna put weight on, I can miss a day, you know. I need something more solidified to keep me accountable. Just the idea of losing weight is not enough for me to keep me accountable. And that is what Slimming World does for me. It keeps me accountable. So obviously they're trying to encourage people who are on Mounjaro to feel welcomed to group. And there was a post put on Facebook by my consultant saying, if you're on the weight loss drug and any kind of weight loss medication, please feel free to come to group. You are welcome. We will still help you. The plan can still work alongside the drug you're on, blah, blah, blah. And then there was a lot of comments from people that really put me off ever wanting to tell group that I am on Mounjaro. Now, my consultant nurse and the people who know me in group know, I guess. If they're on my Facebook, they know, because I post it on my Facebook that I'm on Mounjaro. Post my YouTube on my Facebook. They can know that I'm doing YouTube. Pretty open and honest. I just don't openly say it in the group setting. And the comments that I read from people made me really feel like I didn't want to open up about being on Mounjaro. And it wasn't that they were anti the drug, they just kept saying, oh well, I would be really peed off if somebody was losing weight every single week and winning Slimmer of the Week every single week because they were on a drug. And it maybe wasn't saying, oh, you're cheating the system, but that's what they were saying without directly saying it. They were saying, you don't deserve to get Slimmer of the Week because you're cheating the system and we're trying really hard and you're not having to try. And I think that's really unkind. And if you looked at my Slimming Well journey, I actually haven't won Slimmer of the Week every week, because there are some people in group who do really well. Maybe they're on Mounjaro and they just don't want to openly say it. I don't know. Nobody's ever told me they're on Mounjaro in the group. But I haven't won Slimmer of the Week or Slimmer of the Month. There was a point when I was in the early stages when I did win it a few times, and I spoke to my consultant about it and I said, I don't think I want to win Slimmer of the Week. I don't feel like I deserve it, which I think she came back to me and said, that's ridiculous, you do deserve it. You're still losing the weight, you're still putting in the effort, you're still eating the correct food, and you're still doing what your body needs to lose weight, and you should be proud of that, and you shouldn't allow other people's opinions to sort of sway you. And I do agree with that. And I know some of you will say you don't think you would go to Slimming Wells. I think at the end of the day, the end goal for everyone is the same thing. Everyone just wants to be slimmer, right? So what does it matter how you get there, whether you do it through weight loss medication, whether you do it through a set diet plan, whether you do it through exercise? I mean, we're all after the same thing, and we shouldn't really judge each other for the way that we're doing it. We just want everyone to be happy and healthy. Just want people to get to where they want to be. Anyone who wants to lose weight knows how much it means to get to being slimmer. Therefore, everyone should be happy for other people to get there. Yeah. But I'm still going to my Slimming Well class because I want to go to the class and the class helps me. And I'm looking forward to going back, I think. But I won't be able to go back to group now until September because Ryan is in panto season. So I just can't stay for group. As you all know, I've been quite busy with work these last few weeks. My work is calming down after Thursday because I have a major deadline on Thursday, and then I'm hoping it'll just calm down a little bit and I can enjoy some of the summer with my girls. So maybe I'll get to go to group another day. That's quite possible because my consultant does a few groups and I might try and see if I can slightly drop into a different one. But I do like my group. I have been to other groups and I like my group. I do like the women and the men that are at my group, and so we'll see. That's by the by really, isn't it? I've lost another pound this week. I have one more week left on my current pen, and then we'll have the debate as to whether I'm going to go up to the 10 milligram or stay on the 7.5 milligram. And I'm looking forward to being a little bit more active after this week because just this craziness is crazy. Some holidays, I know, and yeah. So that's my 2 penny for the day. A little bit heavy, I think. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go get some sleep because I'm very tired. Thank you so much for watching. You are all amazing as always. Have a really good week, make really good food choices, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.